Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Singularity Roleplay, where we're here, we're queer, and the end is near. I will be your camp counselor for the evening and during your entire stay with us here, and you can call me Meg or Meg Mysteria if you're feeling formal about it. Before we play popcorn to get everyone to introduce yourselves, I wanted to clear up a few rules and misconceptions about camp. If we had to pretend we're a summer camp in a movie, it would be rated M for mature, or rated R. So if you're easily upset by any of the following topics, we highly encourage you to step away and take all the time you need in order to take care of yourself. Stop and check in with the camp nurse, hang out under the trees with a friend, whatever aftercare you need. Topics that may be brought up while on campgrounds may include, but is not limited to, the following: homophobia, transphobia, hate crimes, hate speech, gore, death, general violence, discriminatory speech and violence, and the mention and use of particular slurs. Please understand that all campers are aware of these topics and that we have multiple safety tools in place for them to use. They will always have a direct access to me as their lead counselor. We will make sure that they have all the time and aftercare needed to recover from anything that may cause them to feel unsettled while here at camp. We'll play ball here shortly. I just have one more announcement. This camp takes current political affairs very seriously, so we'll be collecting donations for AmeriCares, a group dedicated to relief efforts during the ongoing crisis in Gaza. If you take a look at the bulletin board below us and in chat, there will be a button there. Press to donate and shake things up for our cast. Alright, campers, toss around the talking stick and introduce ourselves. And while you're at it, is there an adult that you have faith in? Let's see. Last time started with Kian, so that puts us back at the top. So let's start with Alan.
Oh no. Hi everybody, my name is Alan, the all-seeing eye, and tonight I am reprising my role as Kenny, the lovable teddy bear who is just so squishy and terrified. And I think for Kenny, if there is an adult that he really trusted, it probably was camp counselor Meg. Whoops.
Whoops.
Guess that's not going to be a thing anymore.
F.
Press F in the chat, everybody. And then, yeah, I guess I shall pass the talking stick off to Danny.
Hi! It's me, Danny. I like known as Danny's Corner, but today you will know me as Liza. Both of my pronouns are she, they. Liza is horrified, but that's it, actually. No, she's just really scared. And I hate to repeat answers. The adult she probably did have the most trust in is set to be put 6 feet under. So, I guess a close runner-up is, probably the person, God, I don't remember the name, but the creator of the camp itself.
Director White.
Director White, yeah. I think Liza probably has a lot of respect for Director White and probably has a lot of faith. So that would be her answer. Wait, and I throw it to Furman! Oh, sorry. Oh, my bad.
Hey everybody, I'm Legendary Vermin. Tonight I am going to be playing Mickey, who is in the midst of undoing all of the progress on all of the things. So, not to be a broken record, but maybe to add a little spice to it. Mickey had a lot of faith in all of the staff at camp up until Meg died, and now it's no faith in anyone forever. Because if the counselor died at camp, that means that there's no adult who's doing their job right. As far as Mickey is concerned. So, will Mickey extend some trust to adults? We'll see. As for Faith, nah. Hopefully, though, Kenny's aunt will be here soon, and Mickey can just like go to her place and figure some shit out away from the murder. That's got to be coming like any minute now. Anyway, back to you, Meg.
All right. So, the next day or two after Meg's death are somber. Campers are either not engaged or they're trying too hard to distract themselves while the counselors indulge them. Parents and guardians arrive to take their charges home, and gradually the camp begins to feel very empty. Sabrina and Fentley are the first ones to say their goodbyes and take their leave, leaving Violet Cabin behind them. This morning, breakfast consists of a continental-style breakfast, like a buffet, where campers and counselors get to pick and choose what they want for their morning meal. So you guys can start there. Whether or not you have an appetite is another question.
Kenny always has an appetite, and I think his is going to be pancake tacos. Breakfast pancake tacos.
Respectable.
Just pile on the eggs with the bacon sausage, maybe some Rice Krispies on there for crunch, and then drizzle it in maple syrup and hot sauce.
Mickey has no appetite and is very half-heartedly eating a bowl of Cheerios. That there's like open like personal size milk carton next to the Cheerios, but like it's not been poured in.
Liza has probably just like an orange juice. Like I think she like looked at all of the food and I was like in her mind it's like, oh, I have to eat. I was told I was supposed to eat. That's like an important part. But and she's eaten other days, but I think she just looked at the food now and it's like she just can't stomach it. It makes her feel a little sick. So she gets some orange juice and she will sit with everybody, with her friends, and she is very, very like looking around constantly.
How are the other campers treating us? Like, this is definitely a tragedy for everyone involved, but like it wasn't their camp counselor.
The campers that you know and that you've interacted with are more inclined to come up to you and interact with you. Say, hey, I know this is a rough time. Say, and try to make conversation with you. Maybe give you some semblance of normalcy, or offer condolences and try to be, hey, is there anything I can do? But others, the ones who didn't know you well, didn't interact with you, are more shooting glances, keeping whispers, talking amongst themselves. You know, that little bit of gossip between themselves.
I do know about that gossip. Not that my camp counselor's ever died, but you know, I can imagine.
Oh God.
They're doing that thing that kids do, that teenagers do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think as Liza is like glancing around, they'll look to Kenny. Have you heard anything from your aunt?
Yeah, she said that there was a bit of a delay. They had some issues with trees in the road. She's trying to get up here as fast as she can, but I don't know.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. We'll. It'll be okay. I'm sure she'll be here soon.
Well, note that Pat has decided to skip breakfast. She is staying back in the cabin with Allie.
We should try and bring Pat some food. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll do that. I'll do that now.
No, we got time. Both of you should eat. If for no other reason than just keep up the energy.
That's true.
Why do you think they did it?
I don't know.
No idea.
Look, we live near a town full of sick people. If it was one of them, it's probably because of what happens here and they don't like it.
That's what I was thinking, at least. It's probably some because of that, because of they just don't like people like us.
This whole thing is just so fucked up.
Stuff that happens, I just thought it was. I didn't think something like that could happen here. I mean, I did. I just wanted to believe.
That it wouldn't happen to us, yeah.
Do you ever wonder if they're not the sick ones?
What do you
town?
mean?
Like what if they've I know that Megg was killed by someone. He didn't just like keel over, but like I don't know, man. There's a lot of people dying out on the West Coast and in New York.
Yeah, but that's different.
Is it?
That's drugs and disease and riots and people being shitty, but this doesn't feel like that.
I'm going out for my smoke break. I'll see you back at the cabin.
Do you want
Yeah.
company?
Whatever.
Okay.
And Mickey will rise, not take any of like the dishes back or anything, and just go outside.
I got the plates and stuff. Don't worry about it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Liza will get up and probably just get some, just like a bowl of cereal for Pat, for something that's a little easier. Hopefully, and will follow Mickey outside, but not like stand too close, just so that they know that they're not alone.
Yeah. Mickey's just gonna like toke up. There's that, and like over the last couple of days, it's been a pattern of like Mickey goes, smokes, sits in the cabin, and isn't like picking up a book or anything. It's just like lying on his bunk.
I think while like we're outside, like while Mikey.
I see you slipping.
I keep going. It's either Mickey, Mikey, or it's
Mickey, Mikey, Mucky.
Mucky. Is it Mikey?
Mickey.
Mickey. My dog's name is Mikey, so I keep getting it confused. Mikey.
No.
Mickey?
Mickey.
Mickey! Don't look at
Like
me.
the song.
Mickey!
Did I pass off my stroke?
Don't look at me! I almost forgot again. Mickey. Liza will look at Mickey and will say, I hope you know, that whoever did this, you know, I think the people who do the things are capable of doing something like that are bad people. I think for someone to go out of their way to do something like that, I think however you look at it, that's a bad person, no matter who we are or what this place is. At the end of the day, somebody kills somebody, and the person who killed did it out of a bad they're not good. We're supposed to be safe here, and they didn't want us to be safe here, and I think that's all it is.
I don't know if it's here's the thing. I overheard somebody in town saying that they brainwashed kids here. That was the word that they used, right? And like, I don't know what to think. Because if maybe I was feeling better. Like maybe I was actually fucking on to something, right? And if I was onto something, then, you know, I follow that through and then who the fuck knows? I end up like Megg. I end up like all those kids who get the shit kicked out of them just for, you know, people like us die for no reason. If I'm even like us. And if the us is not something that is wrong, like maybe we're all just wrong.
No. I don't.
You can't know. I can't know.
But who knows?
I thought you were the one with faith, not me. I'm just... If those people out there in town are able to make this place unsafe, we're miles out. That bus ride is 20-30 minutes. Plus, after what happened to Kenny, people were on alert. And if what happens to Megg anyway, we're not safe here. We're sure as shit not safe out there. So maybe it's easier to just believe that we're wrong and let them change us.
I've never felt right. I've always felt like I was wrong. Like something about me was wrong or something I did was wrong. I was always wrong. And even then I wasn't. I don't think it matters whether we're right or wrong, or whether somebody else thinks we're right or wrong, or what we do to fall into line to make people think we're right. People will always look at me like I'm wrong. There are some people that will just do that, and there's nothing I can do to change that. But I don't think I don't I don't think I want it to matter if I'm right or wrong. I think at least here I learned maybe it's okay to be someone else's wrong if I'm my own right. 'Cause I can't really change, I don't think. I think I can just pretend. And I pretend in a lot of ways. But I think if I pretend, or if I fall in line, or if I just try to be someone else's right, to be everybody else's right, I won't be I wouldn't really be living at all.
Yeah.
So, uh,
I think that's the longest I've ever heard you talk without saying sorry.
uh
That's cool. You're smart. You're probably right. I just I just sometimes feel like it's I've spent so long feeling empty but safe. I don't know. It's hard when you put the foot outside the line and you remember why you were staying in that box. But you're probably right.
Hey, Mickey.
Hey,
Oh. You remember when we first met, you thought I was hitting on you,
yeah.
right? And like we had that awkward moment where we just kind of like chuckled it off. And like over the weeks we got to know each other and we learned so much, not just about ourselves, but everybody else around us. And in that time that we've been here, we've been so happy because we got to be who we wanted to be. Right? Like from when you got to see the the pictures that I did and you being able to get into the mindset of who you really wanted to be. I I honestly would have like the smile on your face is worth more in like my mind than having to see anybody go back to trying and being who they're not. Like I would rather die happy being myself than I would living the rest of my life out as somebody I'm not.
That's really brave. Knock on wood, Kenny. I don't want that put to the test.
Yeah. I'd knock on the bunk.
Knock on.
We were outside by the
I'd say-
cafeteria.
Oh, sorry.
still.
You
Knock
guys
on
are
the-
outside.
Someone knocking on a tree or something.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
smoking inside the cabin.
I would be surprised if Mickey did
If that's where we were at this point.
At this
So,
point.
so I think at a point another voice kind of chimes in and says, well, I came to check on you all, but it seems like you're kind of having your own little bonding moment. It's Dr. Cartwright.
Mickey will like hurriedly stub the joint.
Well, you're not going to get a lecture from me. I think you've earned that one.
Force of habit.
Morning,
What
Dr.
up are we
Cartwright.
gonna be, Doc?
Jesus, Mickey,
Like-
some tack.
Repeat that.
How fucked up are we gonna be? Is this like a forever thing?
Well, I think the honest answer is you're going to be out of it for a while. I came to see if you all wanted to do at least a session with me. We could do individual or group one. So with the whole cabin. Not gonna strong arm you by any means. It's completely up to you all.
I'm in.
What?
Do you think
Can-
we can get Pat out of the cabin? And that's directed at the other cabin mates.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sure we can drag Pat out.
Hi, I think you're the only one who can probably do that.
Listen, if I come out
Demonstrates noodle arms.
if I come out with a black eye or a broken nose, you'll know that I can't. Or I probably will. Either way, Pat's,
You don't need to break anything else. Stop breaking things.
Yeah, but if I try and
Really
drag
stop
Pat out,
breaking
she might
things.
do that.
Let's ask Pat and avoid bodily injury.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
and if Pat doesn't want to, then maybe that's just Pat's. Maybe that's Pat's own session.
Hmm. I wonder if dragging out Pat would be like dragging a vampire into the sun. Like, is that what happens?
I think that a vampire would be afraid, and Pat would just be mad.
Valid.
Pat would make a cool vampire.
Actually, I think you're right.
Me hurriedly Googling whether Blade was already out.
go.
Yeah, it was.
Nope. Not the movie.
Are you talking about the comic book?
Well, now I'm checking on the comic book.
I believe the comic book was the 80s.
Yeah, let's find out. The joke there is Mickey would say something along the lines of not as cool as Blade,
I see.
but
What's Blade?
Blade?
oh, I'm so excited for you. It's Wesley Snipes plays a vampire or he's half vampire and he hunts other vampires. And he's got these cool sunglasses and a big long leather coat and he kills other vampires with a katana.
Wait.
Yeah, the first
yeah,
movie
yeah.
has the blood sprinklers at the rave.
It's
great.
Bloodbath.
Okay, I'm remembering.
So, fun fact: first Blade came out in 1973 and was called
73?
Tomb of Dracula. It was the first introduction of
Oh.
Blade,
Cool.
and it is a Marvel property.
The more you know. But Nina would say, I would be good for a group session.
Same.
Great. Let's go. Okay. And I would be fine if everybody wanted to do individual, but I just feel it would.
Okay. Do we want to see if we can get Pat done?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Then you guys make your way back over to Violet Cabin. See if you can get Pat. Do one of you want to take the lead, or do you want to let Dr. Cartwright do it?
I like to imagine that we get to the cabin door and we're all kind of like looking at one another.
Do we
And I
wanna
think
poke this
Mickey
bear?
would volunteer Liza. I've seen them being cute on each other. This seems like the sensible thing to do if we want a good outcome.
Yeah. I think Liza would agree. Okay, yeah, I can go. I'll be a minute. And then he would go inside.
So you would find Pat on her bunk with absently kind of petting Allie, who's laying on the ground next to her. She's listening to her Walkman.
Mm.
Is it a Walkman?
Yeah.
And listening,
Yeah.
listening to her Walkman. And just kind of staring at the bunk above her. Completely zoned all the way out.
I think Liza's like very slowly like walking over, and we'll do first like a little knock, like a little like shift on like the mattress, just so it's not like an immediate like fight or flight response, just so it's like she's like aware someone else is around.
She will a little bit of a startle, but she looks over and sees that it's you, and that tenseness kind of slowly shifts off. And she moves one of the headphones off her ear.
Hi.
Hi.
We were going to have a group session with the doctor if you wanted to join us.
I mean, is everyone going?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going?
Yeah, I'm going.
She kind of lets out a sigh and then says, "Okay, I'll go."
Okay. I mean, it's not a forced thing. If you'd feel better, I'm glad you're. I don't know what you already said. I don't know why. Lisa just holds out her hand.
It's okay. And she'll lower the headphones so they kind of hang around her neck and put the Walkman in her jacket pocket and stand up. Allie kind of jumps to her feet and joins you guys as Pat takes your hand to kind of steady herself as she gets up as well. And you guys walk back outside to join the others.
We open the door. Pat's coming.
She has not let your hand go.
I know, I still hold it. Yeah. A little tightly. Scandalous.
Yeah. Mickey more sedate than when Finn was still around. Is like as they walk, is just gonna gently elbow Kenny.
Yeah. That's cute.
And then we'll follow along.
Yeah, Kenny just keeps going. He's just like, oh my god, it's about damn time.
Somebody redeemed fifth day behavior, and I don't know what that means.
Something fail put on there, and I had to do it.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Excellent.
they're acting like they're on a 50 of 50.
You guys make your way back to Cartwright's office, where she, once everybody is settled, she shuts the door and she makes sure that there are definitely like tissues within easy reach. Everybody's comfortable. There's water bottles nearby for everybody because, crying, everybody gets dehydrated quick. A notable lack is that the swear jar is now behind your desk. So she's not taking donations right now from the swear jar. Okay.
So Doc, I guess we're not having to pay a swear toll.
Nope. Special occasion.
Fuckity, fuck.
Oh.
Thank you. That's it. I just had to.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice work.
Thank you.
Okay.
Come on,
You
Liza. You
can
know
have
you
one
want
too.
to.
God damn.
Yes.
Nice. I imagine there's also more chairs than there are people.
Yes.
Mickey is going to see that and then take up several chairs. Like
Just lay across them.
not lay across them. I think it's the, well, I might as well prop my feet up. And
Yeah.
now my knees are tired. So it's like 3 chairs sitting in one, and then it's like made a little chaise longue with the other 2.
I love it. Well, now my knees are tired. It's so
Yeah.
real. Perfect.
Anybody who's propped their legs on school chairs knows this.
Yep.
This struggle.
I think Kenny is just sitting on it backwards, but leaning his weight on the backrest.
Mm-hmm. Liza sits normally.
Liza's gay. Are you sure?
I was about to say, we don't sit normally.
Liza sits normally for a gay person.
They're at the gay average.
Yeah.
So I guess the first thing I'm going to do is ask, do you have any questions for me? Nikki already asked how fucked up you're going to be, and I already answered honestly, which is you're gonna be messed up for a while. That's just the dirty truth of it. Especially
Nice
you've
to
had.
hear. Feels like permission.
Oh, it does feel like permission.
I got a
Sometimes.
question.
What is it?
What do we do now? After we leave here, how are we gonna cope with this?
Well, in an ideal situation, you would talk with your parents or your guardian and you would get in touch with a grief counselor. But I know that's not always the feasible case. So what I can do is I can give you some coping strategies, some help flyers, some strategies. We'll go through those today. Things that will help a little bit. They won't fix it, but they should help.
I guess I also have a question. I guess it's related to I guess it's similarly related. Ooh, how when losing someone, how do I? Sorry, sorry, scared me.
Okay.
Fedora, sorry.
No, it's okay. It just sounded so dramatic. When murders happen, I feel like I go in a bit of a fight or flight for days. I'm wondering what's the best way to deal with that. Like, to not feel like I'm in danger.
Well, some of the best tools that can help with that are some of the tools that we can use to de-stress from things like anxiety. Because that's largely what stress from fight or flight is. It's kind of the same symptoms, just heightened to an extreme. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So you can do things like playing a senses game that can put you in the here and now. You can do circadian rhythm breathing or deep breathing, which is breathing with your whole chest, breathing to a particular number, which is here. We can try it right now if you all want to follow along with it. You can inhale, count to, let's say, 7. Hold for 8 seconds. Then exhale for 4.
I think I did it wrong.
It takes a couple of tries. It's okay.
Okay.
Inhale for 7. Hold for 8. Exhale for 4. Does that feel a little bit better? Or does it still feel a little wild?
I mean, I guess my focus is sort of shifted because I think I don't know how to count and breathe.
Okay, well, we can try what I like to call the census game.
Mm-hmm.
And you can, welcome Grimwood Games. Thank you for the raid.
Welcome.
You can try picking out 5 things that you see.
Okay. I see Mickey. Like, wait, I guess I can't. It has to be. Wait, no. I think it does.
I
Does
can
a
be
person?
thing.
No, you're a person.
But like, I'm a noun. You know?
Oh. Okay. I see Mickey. I see Kenny. I see you, Dr. Cartwright. I see Pat. And I see hand sanitizer.
Okay. What are 4 things that you can touch?
Do they have to be different answers?
That is the idea.
Okay. I can touch the chair. I can touch my shirt. I can touch.
Mickey sticks out an arm.
I can touch Mickey's arm. That's yeah. Yeah. And then I can touch my hair. Oh, this is relaxing actually.
What about 3 things you can hear?
I can hear your voice. I can hear the sound I can hear birds outside. I can hear my breathing. I can hear just the collective breathing. Is that it? No? Okay. No, I mean, sorry.
Good
Okay.
enough. It's good enough.
Okay. And I can hear. I can hear that.
Okay. What about... Let's try this one. Let's name 2 things that you're grateful for.
I'm grateful for my friends around me, and I'm grateful for light. I'm grateful for light.
Okay. And then 1 thing you can smell.
My hair. Can I say my hair again?
Yes, that's fine.
My hair. I haven't watched it in a while.
Nothing wrong with that. Do you kind of get the idea of what that game is? To help ground you, take your focus into what's around you. And you can kind of shift it to what suits your needs. You can change any of those topics to things like, what am I grateful for? You could do Bible verses. You could do things like that.
Yeah.
Anything that helps get you to focus on something other than what is causing your fight or flight.
Okay. That feels really helpful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mickey, did you have any questions?
I thought I did. Oh yeah. I don't know how to put this in like a nice way, but like, are the cops in town doing anything?
So they are looking into some. They're looking into the whereabouts of some of the hunters. A couple of them are known to be a little aggressive, especially when they drink. And they're not exactly the friendliest to the camp. That is, I'm disclosing that to you in confidence. Because I think it'll put your mind at rest.
I mean, it's not nothing.
Not nothing.
They haven't had anybody to maybe stay near the camp for safety or send somebody just in case. They're just looking into it.
As far as I know, there are a couple of people that are out in the woods right now, around the edge of the property.
Okay. Okay.
So, what now?
Well, you tell me how you're doing, and what stage of the process you're in. Whether you're angry, sad, overwhelmed. I can see Pat's gone pretty nonverbal. And yeah, Pat's been pretty reclusive and just doesn't want to engage, talk. She's there. She's Semi-engaged enough to listen, but does not want to participate enough to talk. Still very much in the grips of heavy trauma processing.
I mean, I think, and again, I'm not trying to say this in a mean way, but I think we're all doing like shit.
It's to be expected.
I don't even think I've gone.
Oh no, you.
I don't think I've even started trying to process it yet. I think my focus has been, whether or not I'm gonna have to go home, and then I was gonna deal with all this. I don't even know where I'm at.
Same. As long as I'm still here, I can't even. I want to be angry. I want to be sad. But I think I'm just too fucking scared, man.
Being here scares you?
Our cabin
That's-
counselor got murdered. Yeah. As long as I'm knowingly within 100 miles of the person who might have done it, I'm fucking scared.
I think that's fair. It's perfectly reasonable. It's downright terrifying.
You don't sound scared.
It's my job to be calm.
I think out of everybody, they're probably more scared than we are.
I'm scared for all the kids that are here. I'm scared for everyone. I could. You're right about that. Using it's a completely different thing.
Trust me, Doc. Idiots use them all the time. You'd figure it out pretty quick.
You used a gun, Mickey?
Oh. But you get into shit with other skate groups. Not everybody sees eye to eye about how things escalate.
So you're not unfamiliar with them.
Not unfamiliar now. Remind me, outside of character, was Megg stabbed or shot?
Stabbed. Stabbed and a lot.
Mm.
I don't know. whoever got Megg stabbed him a lot, and man, like I think Mickey like pulls up part of his shirt, and he's got like not a deep, but like a knife wound
Scar.
on his like side. That shit sucks.
Jesus, Mickey. How'd that happen?
Christ, you don't have one, given your propensity for shit.
I don't have knife wounds. I have other ones, but I've never been stabbed. I've been shot.
Well, I ain't been shot, but I have been stabbed, man. Fucking shit happens. Like I said, people don't agree on how to escalate things.
Hmm. Getting stabbed isn't cool.
You haven't been stabbed, have you? I'll fuck him up.
Me too.
Kenny will fuck him up.
I think you could too if you wanted to. But I mean, I'm sure they're probably somewhere in a worse place now. So I think it's fine.
Fuck him.
Can I ask another question that's, I guess, not really related to healing, but as another comfort thing regarding the situation? Maybe a discomfort thing? I don't know.
Sure.
Oh, I hope it's okay to ask this. They were talking about, how there were, like, trees and stuff in the road to get here. I heard something about that. Maybe, I guess I was worried if that was maybe intentional, and if maybe that could be something looked I guess I also wanted to ask to know if that's, like, an irrational thought, because I know irrational thoughts happen a lot in times of crisis. Because I just assume everything. I guess I could assume everything is bad, and maybe I shouldn't do that. So I don't know if I should.
Do you remember the big storm that we had about a week ago? They're still clearing out a lot of the trees that went down.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a lot of them on the roads. So we're still trying to move the giant sycamore that fell.
Okay. Okay.
I know it's a scary thought, but if it was anything intentional, we would have known by now.
Yeah. I guess I'm a little sort of not used to but I guess I've seen things before where there's a lot of setup. You know, people corner other people. I guess it's more to do with like gangs and stuff. I think it seems unorganized, but I think there's a lot of planning, or at least behind the scenes, that goes into it, and sometimes you pick up on things before they happen.
Hmm.
So I guess I just wanted to check.
I understand. But yeah, as far as I understand, it's just from the storm that happened.
Thank you.
God, we gotta have the worst fucking luck. Seriously.
Yeah.
What we're in the cabin where the counselor dies. The storm knocks out all the fucking roads. We're the kids who got rowdy in town and did something about the people who fucked up the bus.
I think as you say that, Kenny starts to feel a little guilty.
Oh. I mean, it could be worse.
I don't want to imagine. Somebody's fucking dead.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yes. But I'm. This track of thought is not as comforting as I thought it was going to be. I'm going to stop it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'm going to give you guys these, and she starts working on. She's actually compiled a sets of folders for you all. That's got, as you open them to look through, it's a list of resources, and for each of you, she's labeled them with your names, and based on where you're going from what she's learned from Director White, from your conversations the day or so before, um, for where you're going, based on the area you're going. She's compiled resources for grief counselors, and programs. In the meantime, there's a bunch of resources, coping strategies, prompts, and some guided material that you can work through, until you're able to actually hopefully get in touch with an actual resource, like an actual provider. And she passes that around to all of you and says, we're still good to continue as long I'm here for you guys as long as you want to stay. But these are for you.
Thank you.
Mickey will open it. We'll like dump out the packet and look at everything.
It's just all on the table.
Like, well.
No, this is a lap situation. Like stuff is falling down. Gotta pick it up.
Kenny will take his and kind of rifle through it and just kind of close it and hold on to it for later.
These are fairly like like a good. These are decently thick folders too, so there's a good bit of like material there.
Damn, somebody did their research. Oh my god.
Wanted to make sure that you had everything that you could need.
Appreciate that.
I'm not going to be able to be there to help you when you leave. So we can continue to play this out if you guys want to, or we can kind of move on to continue to push on.
I'm good. Pushing on.
Pushing
Let's
on.
go.
Okay. So the session continues or ends. Session ends whenever you guys are ready, and day moves on as what counts as normal with a mostly empty camp. Eventually, the sky gets dark and it feels even darker with the weight of the loss. Cabins are settling in for the night. Olivia comes in to check on you guys as over at Violet Cabin before she returns to her own cabin.
Liza does her routine of placing a makeshift alarm in front of the door once Olivia leaves. Um, mm. Do you think there's anything in this pamphlet about sleeping better?
Can
Mickey will turn and have like produced a joint.
Kenny like actually hands a couple of sheets over to you, and it's like various tea recipes to help you calm down, and there's a couple for sleep. Should you choose not to go the Mary Jane way?
I think Liza looks at like this list of teas. Looks at Mickey, looks back and forth. Liza puts the papers down and will walk over to Mickey.
Hey. Mickey commences instruction on how to smoke properly.
Sorry, my printer just started going turned on. Scared. It scared me.
I can hear it going. This is wild.
I thought there was just like some paper getting crumpled somewhere.
No, that's just my printer. We'll just sit in it. Cool.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mickey walks through how to smoke a joint and not have a bad time at it. And is very on the brakes about like you get one, because after Kenny smoked once and got too high, Mickey's like, I'm not doing that shit again.
Can I do like a half one? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Okay. How? Wait, do we just like stop and like?
So you're using you know how when you're at the water fountain and you're sucking up water and your tongue kind of goes like burp? You do that and then you breathe in.
The head tilt is Very much in character.
You take your tongue and you do like
Like you're sucking something out of a straw, or like
oh, okay. Wait,
yeah.
so you
You don't like breathe. You don't go. But like you're trying to
oh,
drink a milkshake, you go.
okay. So you like okay. Okay. Okay.
And do
And then
like half a mouthful.
wait, how do you know how to Oh, so
You
I
know
just
how
Like the
big your
volume
mouth
of
is on the inside, right?
it's like the volume of air inside your mouth.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you could end up with like, or you could end up with like.
Okay, what happens? What if the inside gets like? What if I like what happens if I like bite it on accident?
I mean, probably nothing will go into your mouth, and then you'll know that you're doing it wrong.
Oh, so nothing will go in. The inside part won't go in my mouth?
Well, it's a tube,
Yeah, but like
right?
there's
think
stuff inside the tube, right?
I think Kenny
Oh,
takes
it's
the
packed
joint.
tight enough.
I think Kenny
Uh-huh.
takes the joint real quick and like takes a hit to show. Like this.
Like that. Easy.
Shaking, shaking.
I also want it known that like Mickey is on like the mellowest, like CBD heavy THC low like set of weed that he has. We're in proper like hashish territory.
I was like, Liza, I think eventually does do it, but I think she. 1 second. What was my D6?
At some point,
We're
Mickey's
making
like,
a roll. I like it.
at some point, Mickey is like, it's okay if you do it wrong. I'm just trying to help you
I won't
feel
like.
comfortable.
So if I do it wrong, I won't like pass out.
No.
Worst case
Wow.
scenario, if you do it wrong, nothing happens.
Okay.
You just cough. That's it.
Leave that out.
Well, I mean, the worst case scenario, you don't even smoke it, right?
Is that the worst?
I think so. If the goal is to smoke the weed, worst case scenario, you don't smoke the weed, it'll go. Get
Sure.
high.
No,
fair.
okay. Eliza will indeed smoke it and will actually do it properly. He does not take too much on accident.
Love it.
I think she like does it and then like she's shaking the entire time. She looks like so nervous. It's like she's dealing with sensitive like the most sensitive glass, but she's just smoking. Cause and then she like moves it away from her mouth.
So Liza finishes her hit, and there's a shrill scream that pierces the night air. It's some distance from the cabin, but it is still very audible.
Is that supposed to happen? Is that part of it?
That's no.
No. Okay.
If you're gonna feel anything, you'll feel it in about a minute and a half.
It is coming from the direction where the cluster of cabins that have like the administrator type buildings. So like the nursing cabin, the like the nursing cabin, the therapy cabin, like those buildings came from there.
Mickey
Okay.
grabs a flashlight and a skateboard and is like, come on, we're not. It's better for us to be outside than inside. Come on.
Okay. Liza will go under, like, go under her bunk real quick, like dig under her bunk, and she's going to get a first aid kit because I wrote down that she has it. That was her one item. And we'll also grab a flashlight and we'll stick very close to everybody. Okay. We're going up.
Pink cabin is the nearest cabin, right?
Yes.
Is anybody coming out of pink cabin at the same time?
Olivia's coming out of pink cabin. Dan and Ellie are kind of in the doorway.
Yeah, Mickey will guide anybody who's coming along, and I think Mickey is like, you all should come along.
Kenny's.
To just like tag up with Olivia.
I think Kenny's gonna try and lead the charge here.
Awesome. We love that.
Cool, okay, cool. Awesome.
So where are we heading?
Head toward the admin buildings, I guess.
Well, first we're tagging up with Olivia.
Okay. Yeah.
Olivia. Hey.
Olivia.
Hey.
Got a flashlight and a baseball bat.
Cool. Mickey seeing the baseball bat is like, okay, I know what's going on. Falls in behind. I know how to move in a pack.
We're doing this. It's like Liza quietly has like she's behind Mickey. She's holding the first aid kit like it's a weapon.
Mickey will look around and trade flashlights until Liza has the heaviest flashlight.
Yeah.
We got a skateboard. Kenny will be fine.
Fine.
A heavy flashlight is
Flashlight.
Listen, Kenny has Kenny's got stock in Arm and Hammer, so.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
I don't know what that means.
Strength, muscle.
I see.
Yeah, he's got stocks in Arm and Hammer.
I don't know why Hammer, but besides the baking soda brand.
No, Hammer Fist. It's a fighting move.
Oh.
If it helps, I also didn't know. I just like smiling and nodding when I don't understand things.
Yeah. I've never marshaled it. Well, that's not true. I've marshaled one art, and it was fencing, so I don't know shit about what to call fists.
I sure could roll on the ground. Not like a tuck and roll, just like on my side.
Nice hands.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Stop, drop, and roll. That's my fighting technique. I guess we're going towards the sound.
Yep.
We're going towards the screaming. There is no follow-up scream. But you guys are making your way towards the administration building. As you get nearer to it, everybody make me a mind roll.
I've never had to roll in this system yet.
2d6 plus your mind.
Ooh.
Do you remember what your mind is?
I'm gonna be honest and tell you no.
Buddy, I can't help you because I also don't remember.
It's why we write it down.
I did write it down.
Oh, well, you did good.
Okay, here's the gritty truth for everybody at home. My character sheet is just like in a DM between Meg and I.
That's so real.
I probably pinned it.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll find out.
I don't know. Absolutely. That's a -1, baby.
Hey.
I could have predicted that.
You never know. It could have been a -2.
You're
Oof.
so right. Hey, that's a 7.
Ooh,
7 is a success.
I got a 10.
A 10 is a success.
9.
9 is a success. So what you will see is as you're nearing the administrative building, so the door to what is the therapy, like the building that you go into for therapy with Dr. Cartwright, is open. And further out, like way further out, you see a figure running into the tree line. This is far enough a distance that you know at this point you're not catching them. They're just gone.
If you like shine the light, can we get like a silhouette? Like, is there like some description of clothing?
How describe the blob in more of a person terms?
Figure wearing long coat.
Figure wearing a long coat. I'll take it.
But you can also see that White is making his way from the main building.
Liza, I think, is going to run into the office. Seeing that the figure is away, I think Liza
it drops the skateboard back as a group.
Yeah, Kenny's pushing in first and doing what his father taught him, which is checking corners.
Yeah. And Mickey will hold the skateboard defensively in one hand and the flashlight in the other. I don't know if you've ever seen skateboarders get in a fight, but I've seen this exact move before.
They're turning the skateboards into punch shields.
Yeah, or
Beautiful.
what do you call them? That one
Tonfa.
Yeah, tonfa. Like an awkward tonfa.
Yeah. Yeah, for a second, I imagined Mickey holding the skateboard up like a rifle and walking in with it.
Yeah.
We're like hand wedged around the axle, and like holding the truck so that it's like flat against the arm.
Liza's. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, so you all, as your groupings kind of push your way in, checking corners, you notice, first thing you probably notice shining your light around is the bloody boot prints on the ground.
How big are the boots?
Average.
Average is in size 7 women's, or average is in size 9 men's?
Probably 9 men's.
Okay.
And that's bloody going out, not bloody going in.
Mm-hmm. It's like trying to urge people to hurry, like while also being cautious. To hurry inside.
Lights. Do we have lights?
Lights are on.
Okay. Oh, they were already on when we got here?
Yep.
Okay. Where blood go?
Do we see Dr.
Leads
Cartwright?
directly to Cartwright's office.
No!
With the doors swinging open.
Immediately run in there.
I follow.
So she is inside on the ground, gasping and writhing in a pool of her own blood with deep stab wounds.
Immediately
pressure.
jump down to push pressure.
Yeah. As
Liza will help.
as a group of people who include a nurse, someone who's been stabbed, and someone who's been shot, apparently.
Immediately.
We're the right team for the job, gang.
We got this. Who needs a hospital?
I mean, this woman
Who?
right here needs a hospital.
Maybe.
Debatable. I'm a bit of a hot shot with the sewing needle myself.
I don't know if you have noticed the first aid kit.
Yes, first aid. Famously something that works on stab wounds.
Yeah.
Listen, doctor, I'm better with macrame, so my needle point might be weird.
Aye.
Meg, this is taking me back to Tylenol.
Tylenol. Tylenol and Band-Aids.
Tylenol and it was like Pokemon Band-Aids. Right?
Pokemon Band-Aids.
But Liza is like putting heavy pressure, trying to help putting heavy pressure on the wounds, and will like look at the Olivia and say, "Can you call someone?"
Yeah, there'd be a phone in the office. Right?
There is in fact a phone, and she is quickly skirting around you all with Cartwright and picking that up.
Shot in the dark. Are the phones working?
Stop!
Dial tone?
Stop!
Let's go dial tone!
Stop it!
Beep, beep, beep.
Sorry, I've calmed down.
You have got to be fucking kidding me.
Oh, great.
What do we do?
Slams the phone down.
You figure out what step 2 is for her. We don't know.
And then like let it go silent. We'll just like Dr. Cartwright, please just keep breathing.
Someone smarter than Mickey should ask whether or not they can call the nursing cabin from here. Because like old phone systems used to have like intranet.
Oh, okay, hold on.
You know when you'd have to like dial 9 to get out.
Oh!
Yeah.
So, real quick, Kenny would probably know this from stories from his father. Are there tampons in the room?
Where's the swear jar?
Back in the day, Navy SEALs and U.S. soldiers used to stick tampons in bullet wounds to help keep you alive long enough.
Mm-hmm.
She's coughing up
actually-
blood for the record.
I mean,
Yeah, but this might help with the stab wounds at least.
How many holes are we talking about? Is this
Yeah.
like one very bad hole or several pretty bad holes? Stab wounds.
Several pretty bad, and one or two got not good. Very not good. Like got you by surprise is not good.
Wait, sorry, my brain like zoned out because I was trying to like search through medical knowledge in my brain. Like, who are there tampons around?
We're searching.
Okay.
Yeah, you can find some tampons in the desk.
Alright. Now, Liza, if I recall correctly, we just have to get them in there and apply pressure and maybe use some tape, and that'll help keep the blood in long enough for us to get help. But these are really bad. We need to get help sooner rather than later.
Yeah, tampons are good, but only very, very temporarily. We would have to have our pressure on the larger wounds, and then if we need to, on like the ones that are they're all really deep. On the ones that are shallower, you can use the tampons and the tape. Just make sure the tape doesn't latch onto the wound itself, because when we get aid, that might cause further problems.
Yep.
Okay.
Just keep your hand on.
Sorry, Dr. Cartwright.
And the guys will like point out which ones to use, like the tampons on. And
By now, Director White has muscled his way into the room and is trying to figure out what is going on.
Are there any bandages? Any probably not hospital, but any tougher bandages? Let's use a more medical term. Bandages around in the nursing cabin, maybe somewhere. We need something to hold this long term if we can't get help immediately.
Yeah, there should be. Yeah, we should have something stronger in the medical aid tent. Shit, where is Lars? Lars, go to the medical cabin now. Run. And Lars, who was
Can you
in the
not call
doorway,
them
takes
on the-
off.
Can you not
No,
call them on the...
I tried. I tried from the main cabin. Something is wrong.
Oh boy.
Okay.
All right, so the sit rep is Dr. Cartwright's down, been stabbed repeatedly, and we're trying to stabilize him.
Her.
Her.
I don't think that's very important right now.
Over the table,
Sorry.
but you know what? Valid.
Dude, over the table,
Valid.
I think that is what Mickey would say in this moment.
I don't think.
Over the table,
I
said them. But yeah, you're right.
Valid.
Cool.
Mickey will just try and talk to Dr. Cartwright. It's somewhat ineffectively after tamponing the smaller wounds. Hey, keep your eyes open and stuff. Say words, please.
She is not talking. Everything that even remotely tries to come out of her mouth just comes with a sputter and blood.
Just breathe.
Shit.
No,
Try
it's
not to
okay.
get him to talk, because that might cause blood to get into the lungs worse.
Do eyes open?
Eyes open is good.
Okay, Dr. Cartwright, open your eyes.
Well, don't strain to open your eyes. Blink when necessary. Just make sure you don't. Just keep focusing on your breathing. And we're going to get bandages in a moment, and it is going to hurt, but it's going to be. We're doing the best we can. Just make sure you focus on your breathing, and it's gonna be fine.
Shot in the dark. She has a bottle of alcohol in her desk.
That is a negative.
Damn.
She is not the type to drink, sorry.
Alcohol and wounds will actually help.
Like,
Clean.
clean them.
Yeah, but
Clean.
it also sort of gives a jolt of pain, which will help stimulate the body a bit.
Did someone go with Lars?
think one of the campers at least went with him.
Okay.
But he has hoofed it and made it back and does have basically a bag full of medical supplies, like a duffel bag full of supplies for you, including antiseptic, peroxide, wraps for you, gauze, definitely plenty of cleaning, plenty of stuff for you to work with.
Yeah. Liza just like very quickly like offers for them to hurry, place it down, and start like taking things out, so that they get a lay of what's available.
Did we wake up the camp nurse?
Yes, who is following closely behind ours and is now with you.
Yeah,
Who's now
I imagine
muscled somebody out of the way and
it
is
probably
working.
Mickey, I imagine that somebody's also gonna muscle Kenny out of the way.
Probably,
like an adult. I don't know.
Adult.
Probably Dr. White and Director White.
Yeah, another counselor or something as well.
Yeah.
Somebody who's, actually first aid trained and possibly even WFS certified.
Possibly, if we can manage it.
Here's the thing I've wondered about, and I know that WFS certification. Well, I don't know how old WFS certification is. Wilderness first aid. But it's for when you're outside the golden hour of care. Which I think we definitely would be in the Appalachian Mountains. Depending. So maybe somebody knows how to, make a splint and a tourniquet. That'd be neat.
That'd be cool.
Not that you can, for those of you at home, not that you can tourniquet stab wounds to the body.
Don't
try that.
Don't try.
Don't do that.
This is a PSA.
Don't take out whatever stabbed you.
Yeah, that's the most
do not do that.
thing.
Don't do that.
Don't
from the puncture wound.
It'll
You bind
be
it in place.
bad.
But if you're within the golden hour of care, you're within an hour of a hospital, just call 911, motherfucker.
Get help! Hey!
As long as they're still breathing,
get help.
Probably just call 911.
Unless you're in a camp where they cut your communications and they're,
See,
and things suck.
Well, we tried to call 911. That's the important thing.
Yeah. Do what we do, just also don't be in our situation.
First aid says you assess the field for danger. We kind of did that.
We kind of did that.
We didn't check for broken glass or anything. That's what you would check for. And then you say to somebody, call 911, and then you do your thing. You're not a paramedic. Or maybe if you're at home, you are. I'm not a paramedic.
So now we have this new team, a couple of adults and Liza working on.
sorry.
We have this new team. Unless, Olivia could have muscled out Liza.
No.
How Liza has decided that she is not being muscled out of this.
This is important on the job training hours.
Liza's here to stay. She has decided.
Liza's here to help.
Liza has decided she is here to stay.
They're trying to muscle them out, and Liza just keeps popping up at a new spot, fucking
literally.
Liza's here to stay, it seems. So, this new team is here working on Dr. Cartwright, doing what they can to try to stop this bleeding and keep it and get everything bandaged. And it feels like a losing battle because no matter what you're doing, it just keeps going and going. And no matter what you do, she's still coughing up blood. And she's gagging and cannot breathe. And at some point, that sputtering just stops. And her chest stops moving.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Mickey will pull Danny away.
Liza.
Sorry, Liza away.
It's okay.
My bad.
No, you're good. Oh, no, 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 wait, no, please, wait, no, 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 no. Oh,
Hey.
no,
Yeah.
no, there's an
This is on the adults. This is not on you to fix.
The nurse starts trying to do compressions. Right. Sorry.
No, you're good, you're good.
Continue.
You've done everything that you can. Let it be on the adults.
I think Liza just like wraps her arms around Mickey. She doesn't want to see. She just like her very bloody hands now.
I think we're all covered in blood at this point.
Yeah.
This is 1986. We probably didn't even put on gloves first.
No.
Yeah, just buries her head in Mickey's shoulder.
Mickey will kind of shuffle back in the direction of where I assume, God, I hope Pat and Kenny are. Buddy system. I don't want to be by myself. Phone line's out. So maybe they're planning something bigger. We should see if the bus has gas.
It's not a bad idea.
We should bring in an adult.
The real question is, are we going to be able to fit everybody on the bus?
Some of the counselors have cars and shit. Better than nothing. There's fewer people now, but
yeah,
honestly, I think we just have to think about us right now.
We check on the bus, we see what we can do, and we can go from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we get Olivia? She has the baseball, the bat.
I think Olivia's. I was gonna say I don't think Olivia's gonna be too.
We can get Olivia. Check the bus. Go back for Pink Gavin.
Okay.
Let's let Director White know where they're going. Yeah, Mickey will go. Well, I guess go up to Director White and say, "Can we take Olivia and go check that the bus has gas?"
Director White, after shutting the door to Cartwright's office, after the nurse has given up on compressions, looks at Mickey and says, But you let me or one of the counselors check the gas.
There shouldn't just
And
be one
again-
person. We can go with Olivia and do it.
We're gonna gather everybody back at the mess hall. We need a head count.
If we're all in the mess hall, they might try to set it on fire. If they have gas from the tank in the bus, they could use that.
You're assuming that more people, you're assuming that there are others still here. I just came from the mess hall. Didn't smell like gas.
We can't call out. If they're trying to hurt us, waiting until we're in the mess hall is their best bet.
Make sure, we need a way to make sure that everyone is accounted for and okay.
Okay.
I have to think about the whole camp, Mickey.
Okay. Mickey grabs the rest of the crew and walks outside.
I think that is where we are gonna call break. We're gonna step away for a few minutes, let our crew decompress, and we'll be back. Bye, guys. Welcome back, everybody. We are Singularity Roleplay, and we just dealt with, our camp therapist dying. Well, shit happens. It's the second death within a couple of days. Well, Director White is once again in business mode. Everyone is being called back into the mess hall for a head count. But this time, after the head count is done, a different decision has been made. After, as promised, White does have he and a couple of the counselors go and check the bus like Mickey requested, and it is fine. There's gas. But when he comes back, he announces that the camp is shutting down. Next morning, they'll be calling all parents and guardians, and everybody will be going home. Hold on. My headset died.
Dramatic effect.
It's the third thing to die.
Stop!
God damn it, Alan.
No!
Sorry.
You can't just do that to us.
Sorry.
It just happened!
Sorry, not sorry.
We're still getting over it.
The blood is still in my hand! Hello.
Oh god. All the other campers are probably seeing us fucking covered in blood.
Yeah.
If people
yeah,
were like
you're
weird
all
about
covered
us
in blood.
before,
Oh no.
Yeah. Director White apologizes, regret filling his voice that he couldn't do more for the campers. They can't protect them. Cabins will move in their groups back to their campers will move in groups back to their cabins and remain there unless otherwise called for. Violet cabin rooming with Pink cabin under Olivia's supervision. This is where you guys are left off.
It's probably not a bad idea that we hang out with Pink Cabin.
Oh, I absolutely did not want to be alone in that cabin again tonight. They, Can we like and at some point, probably when we're like back at the cabin grabbing our things, Olivia, can we like go to the showers?
Yeah. Of course, you guys absolutely need it. Let's get you guys there.
I don't know that we want to role play anything here, but like I do just imagine like cuts. We can see like the feet in the shower, and like blood like running off of our character's legs, and then like a very artistic, shot of just the drain, like the central drain, because not every single shower stall has a drain. It's like all kind of channeled to one spot.
Slanted.
Yeah. Fluorescent light flickers for a little bit, and then we're wherever we need to be. Who in Pink Cabin is still here?
Dan and Ellie.
Just Dan and Ellie?
Yep.
Eesh.
I don't know about you two, but I certainly need a fire to just toss these clothes in.
Mickey did not grab the clothes to bring along from the shower. Just kind of
I put them in a
left
trash
them in the
bag.
trash can. I mean, I don't want to start a fire,
Fair enough.
but yeah, I'm not washing that shirt ever enough.
Also, I would like it to make it known Liza washed her clothes, but she didn't change them. So she's still in damp, sort of bloody clothes.
Girl, change your
What?
clothes. Liza, change your clothes.
Mm,
Change your clothes. You can't sleep
Liza.
in that. You're gonna freeze.
there's
I don't know if there's enough club soda in the world to get those stains out.
Do you have a change of clothes?
It it doesn't. I do. Sorry, I don't want to say. I was like, oh, I'm pausing because I don't, and it's another conversation. I don't. I want. It feels like she's still here a bit, so I don't
You
want to
don't
throw
have
it
to throw
away.
them away. Just you're gonna be really cold tonight if you're in waterlogged clothes. That's how people get hypothermia.
Yeah.
Mickey is gonna dig into their bag and like hand you something. Here. And it is just like a shirt, like a sweater.
Mm-hmm.
But it's clearly not Mickey's. I think that Finley probably forgot something. And it's like a nice sweater that he wasn't wearing at camp. And just hands it to Liza.
I don't want to take it from.
You should be warm. Put it on. You can change back at the cabin.
Unless it will put it on.
Does she eventually change her clothes?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. You should not sleep. Audience, do not sleep in wet clothes.
PSA.
It's not good.
PSA. Hey, don't do the things that I'm doing.
PSA. These kids aren't all right.
There's something wrong with them.
It's
bad out here.
This is why I have therapy in my games.
Exactly.
I didn't get any therapy during Alien.
Damn.
That is true.
Once they're back at the cabin and like Liza's changed and stuff, I think Liza's just like hugging herself a bit and is sticking with Mickey and Kenny. And when they're like, if they're like in like a little space, and Pat, and I assume Pat's there. Pat's probably even more zoned out now. I think Liza will say, did I ever share with you all why I wanted to become a nurse? I don't remember if that was no.
I could believe that you told me and I forgot, but I don't think so.
I don't think I talked about it.
I think you told me while the nurse was working on my hands, but they gave me some good drugs.
Oh. Yeah. I don't even think I felt what it was like to be high. I was so busy being scared. Maybe I'll try another time. I had a sister. Her name was Mary. And she had really, really bad asthma. And when I was 13, I think she had a really bad asthma attack where something, I don't know if it was something even worse or if it was something different. Or if it was something that started as that and it spread to something else. And we took her to a hospital. And she was supposed to have been better. She was supposed to have been taken care of. But she wasn't. They said there was some sort of malfunction, but I think what actually happened is I think they just didn't take her very seriously. I overheard them at times saying that she was panicking or she was asking for more help, for more medicine, for more things, but they wouldn't give it to her. They thought she was overreacting. And then she was gone. And I I didn't like the idea of more people who are supposed to help people being in that line of work. So I guess it was sort of reassuring for myself, or maybe it motivated me, um, that I could be a good in that field if I tried. And even if I can't save everybody, I knew I would try my best. And that I would hold on to them, even when they were gone, no matter who they were.
You did really good tonight. Like, you're not even a nurse yet, and they didn't shoo you away.
I had a feeling it was too late, but I still wanted to try. I think everyone deserves somebody to try for them. Maybe not everybody.
Depending on distance, Mickey's either gonna throw an arm around Liza or give their hand a squeeze.
I imagine Liza's close enough to have an arm
Yeah.
around them. Liza will lean in. I just don't know. I'm just scared.
Yeah, me too. I've been like scared before, but this is some other shit.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared either.
As long as we stick together, it should be fine, right? Buddy system, and we just can't be alone.
That's the worst part of going home. Being alone again.
I mean, I suppose that's kind of the great thing for you is that, hey, you get to go hang out with my aunt. You won't be technically alone.
I'd rather be at home with my mom. She was never really the problem. My dad was.
Well, maybe my aunt can help you with that.
I think if she were going to do anything about it, it would have already happened. She just picked the opposite schedule from him. Called it good enough.
Shit.
Hmm?
I think I left something back at the cabin. It's right across the
Okay.
way, guys. I can go get it.
No, we can
No.
go. We just had the whole talk about buddy system.
Yeah.
I remember that exactly. That just happened. We can get it. I have the really heavy flashlight still. It's really heavy, but I can maybe throw it.
Don't throw it.
I can hold it very
You go
tightly.
like this.
I
if
can
anybody
do
gets close.
I can do that. I can do that.
Yeah. Come on. Let's go get your shit.
All right.
Oh god.
So, Kenny forgot his drawing pad. He needs his sketchbook because he left that at the old cabin.
I know. I
Why
think
did you creep out without Olivia checking you? Olivia is actually a very heavy sleeper. She's already crashed.
She said, "Well,
Poor
good night,
girl
gang."
is exhausted.
So y'all got that, bro.
She tired.
She's tired.
You know what? Yeah.
Some
I need
people's
to-
trauma response is a honk shoe.
Yeah.
Do I need to roll anything for this?
For what, big dog?
Like sneaking out.
Okay.
No, I'm not
watching
gonna make you roll to sneak out.
Right.
She's out. She out.
Honk shoe.
Wrong shoe.
Gotta get your honk shoes in.
I still hold both of your hands very tight. Oh well, no, because she needs to hold the flashlight.
Yeah. Kenny just walks fast. He's like, guys, it'll be really quick. Just don't worry. You guys, you'll be right there. And
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We'll be right there.
We'll be right there.
and I'm
Right there.
like several paces ahead.
Dude. No.
Wait.
Just
It's
yanking.
so
Don't fall
dark.
down.
It's so dark. So many rocks.
When Kenny wants to be fast, he is fast.
He's like dodging every single rock. I don't understand. Ow!
He's zooming.
We're
then,
we're going along.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even bother trying to see if the light works. I already know the cabin by feel, so I go like 5 steps up, 3 steps to the right, and to my immediate left is the bunk, and I grab it from underneath the bunk.
Easy peasy.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate.
Man,
I hate. I hate whatever this is.
I am back out.
Go down.
Easy peasy. You have your drawing pad.
See, I told you. It's gonna be easy. Y'all
Yeah.
wouldn't need to worry about
And we were right here in
Okay,
case there was
let's
a
go.
bee.
Hey, let's go. Okay. Okay. Yep. Did you? Okay. Did you get? You just said you got it. Okay. Sorry. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
I calmed
it's
down.
fine.
I'm calm.
Come on. Are
I'm
you
calm.
sure?
Yes. Yes.
Now everybody can go back and go to sleep. Jesus. Y'all need to go to bed.
Yeah. And then Kenny definitely goes, all right, cool. And then just speed walks all the way back.
Oh, wait, shit.
Hustling.
What?
Every day.
Motherfucker, we're staying together.
I feel like I hit every rock on the way here.
Look at this man run.
I don't know. I don't understand. It's actually sort of cool.
Listen, I'm sorry that I ran some track and field, okay?
You should be. I hate the track team at my school. Mickey will nestle into a bunk occupied by at least one other person. Not very picky as to whom. I imagine us doing like the pizza wedge.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll proceed to snooze.
Liza's the door alarm thing. Except, well, probably the stuff they did are probably still in their cabin. So I think she just like puts a chair in front of the door. And she says,
Good enough.
"Good enough."
Good enough, man.
That's chair. You just jam it under the door knob? Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god! And then we'll snuggle back into bed. Just staring at the door.
You eventually actually fall asleep.
She's tired. She's gotta.
She out.
She out.
It's like
No,
anything louder than like a cough, and I think all four of us are just gonna be bolt upright. But
yeah. I just have to want to stay awake to do the I'll stay up and watch sort of thing. She's out in like a couple minutes. She's so sleepy.
absolutely would not trust that EP Bean to stand watch.
Nice.
Does Kenny do a snooze?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Snoozing.
Kenny's gonna like half-ass sleep where he's got that like alertness to him. But he will.
Right. You all eventually drift off into a rough semblance of sleep. A couple of hours pass. The sound of barking wakes you up. You find that your throat itches. You find yourself coughing. And why is that there is smoke filling the room?
You motherfucker.
You hack and you cough. Yeah. Olivia's pulling people up.
You've said before that there's like
people from the highest bunks.
There's a window in the counselor's like back room area.
Mm-hmm.
Foot of the skateboard through that window. I am not wasting any goddamn time. Air is number 1.
Air is number 1.
And if the window is something that I can step through easily, I'm not keen to try and go through the front door because I suspect that it's barred or latched.
It's first of all blocked by a chair.
My bad,
Come
big
on.
dog. My
that's how
bad.
they die.
They probably tried the door and then were like, well, can't murder everyone in their sleep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Time to grab
The
the
window
gasoline
is a good
from
bit-
the bus and set everything on fire.
Kill 5, get 1 free.
Lord.
It is a good bit off of the ground, for the record. Maybe like 6-7 feet, because these cabins are on raised platforms, so it is pretty high. It is higher up.
Was somebody opening the front door whilst I'm assessing the jump from the back?
I think Liza like woke up, like smelt smoke. I probably went, oh, that's weird. Why is Mikey smoking inside? Oh, Mickey smoking inside, and then immediately was like, no, and then it's not that, and will have rushed to just throw the chair to the side because she would have immediately remembered that was blocking the way. And then, so essentially, Liza's at the front door trying to, open it as quick as she can.
The door is barred. There is something jamming the front of it. Although you
hear that
get the sense that
A
maybe
literal 2 can play at this game.
That's crazy.
you get the feeling that maybe with enough force you could probably get it open, because these doors are designed to be, they aren't designed to be completely fucking.
It's not a seal.
They're not
It's
impenetrable.
not a fire
They're not.
door.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let me try it. I'm gonna hit this.
Yeah, I'm screaming for Kenny. Get a little hit of the
Name
fire
one thing you
smoke.
can smell, that delicious kush.
No!
Not my push.
No! It's over.
So that's gonna be a 10.
That's a success. So a couple of good solid shoulder checks, and the door gives way. There is a beam blocking the front of it.
I think Mickey is.
Oh man, getting into character.
I think Mickey is gonna hop out the window when she hears the like slamming against the front door, like be on the other side to maybe help faster.
Is it like actively on fire, or is it still smoking?
Is on fire.
All right.
Ah!
I'm like, without thinking, without hesitation, Kenny's just gonna start lifting this thing. Kenny can do the lift. It's like, all right, just get out of here. Everybody get out from under it.
I was first out. You neither will not play with fire. She is out of there. As she will scream, Mickey!
I have hopped out the window. Meg, need I be rolling?
Let's do a body just to make sure that you didn't crack anything.
Can I add my skill to this check, as my skill is
Your
foot dexterity?
footwork.
My
Yeah.
fancy feats.
Yeah, fancy fit.
Defensive footwork.
Oh, that was deeply unnecessary. I rolled double sixes.
Damn.
Your offensive fit paid off.
Yeah, I tuck and roll. It's a style of skating. This is if Mickey survives this, we're getting a flash forward into the future. There's a style of skating that happened in like the 90s through the aughts of like big drops and like people, absorbing the shock from like 2-story falls.
Oh.
It looks exactly like that. And if Mickey gets out of this situation alive, maybe helps pioneer some of those drops.
Beautiful.
What I think some have affectionately called it the knee buster era.
Yeah. Immediately thinks I should have bigger, chunkier, more shock absorbent shoes. Goes around to the front.
Are any of the other cabins on fire? Is everything on fire?
Yeah.
Yes.
Great.
As far as you can see, all of the actual like sleeper cabins are on fire.
Only the sleeper cabins.
The sleeper cabins are on fire. That's what you can see right now.
Nasty work. I think Liza is like,
Does it smell like gas?
wait.
It does smell like gasoline.
Nice.
Do I need to roll to keep that bar up to get the last people out?
Yes.
Body?
Yes, please.
That's a 4.
Jesus.
So you were dropping the bar.
God.
You
I was about to say,
you were dropping a beam. But it's okay. Pat's with you. Pat is with you.
Pat,
Let's see.
Get the fuck out of there.
Pat,
Let's see. What does Pat have?
both of you to get your behind out to this the fresh air.
Here. Let's see. There's only Olivia and Ellie left with you. Because Olivia was definitely last man out mentality. And Pat's gonna help you out. Pat got a 10. So
That's my girlfriend.
that's your girlfriend.
That's officially right in my heart.
Your girlfriend. So
girlfriend.
Pat picks up the slack by helping lift the beam. And gets that and motions for you to go forward and Ellie and Olivia out too.
So I think Kenny's gonna like try and get the last 2 out, but I this beam is heavy. It's gonna be a lot.
You'll work. So what are you suggesting? Maybe working together so that you can both juggle the beam and.
No, I think Kenny's gonna try and reposition himself to take the full brunt in order to get the 3 of them out of there.
Would we be able to help hold it from the outside? Like,
I mean, the thing's on fire. Kenny's trying his best to keep from being on fire. But them wood logs are definitely not light. They're like 400 pounds.
You've done caber toss, right?
Yeah.
FBI.
You're a strapping young lad.
Like 100 kilos of wood getting thrown everywhere.
That is big, strong girl.
Is there a fire extinguisher somewhere?
So
Probably there
Somewhere.
is one.
my experience, well, one, this is the 80s. Don't fucking count on it.
Okay.
True.
Secondly, my experience of living in open air cabins is one, if they've got a fire extinguisher, they are very, very new cabins. Most cabins do not have like a well, they have like a small fire extinguisher in them. If you've done what these people have done and really cooked the things, and they're up on stilts, so they could have set the fire underneath. Only so much that you can do.
Right. I mean, like, is there like and during our weeks time, like the weeks we spent here, have we seen a single fire extinguisher somewhere on the property?
Arts and crafts building probably has a decent one, especially if they've got like a pottery kiln. There's maybe 2 in the main building, like
Definitely
the
one
lodge.
in the cafeteria.
Yeah, I'm not saying there's not fire extinguishers in the cabin, but like a fire extinguisher is temporary relief at best in this situation.
Yeah.
Do you think Liza's
Y'all are a bonfire.
I also think we've established that we're far enough. Our cabin is far enough away from those things that we couldn't like go get a fire extinguisher quickly.
So Liza was planning to do shooting. I would say Mickey would have told that Liza was like sees like the struggle happening. I was preparing to run. Let's repeat the sentence. Liza is preparing to run to try and get a fire extinguisher quickly.
Absolutely not.
What we need to put it out. We need to put it out.
Then slap it with your coat.
What?
And Mickey will like take off her flannel and like bat at the fire strategically around our friends.
Yeah,
To try and like smother parts of it.
Liza will do the same, specifically to try to smother anyone that are getting close to Kenny while he's holding this part until he gets out.
I think Kenny would be like, y'all need to get out of the way.
You need to get outside.
There's 2 people coming out. Get out of the way.
As soon as they are
making
out,
their way out.
as soon as they are out, we're throwing the hands in to yoink you.
They are making their way out. They are prepared.
Yoink.
They are
Call me the yoinkster. Call me a magician. I'm pulling all of them out of the hat.
So real quick, we're at the main door to the cabin, right? There's a set of stairs that goes down.
Yeah.
All right. I want to do something.
Okie dokie.
That's scary.
I want to roll to throw Pat at them to get us out of the way.
Okay.
And that's a 10.
Jesus!
I rolled the resist and I failed. So you succeeded.
So, yeah, I grabbed Pat by the shoulder and shove her towards y'all so that there's room.
As long as Pat's outside. But, like, I was like, Liza will make sure there is room for people to get out while people are getting out. She's just also sticking very close to make sure obviously not when she's pushed. That's a strong wind could push Liza over. But like the second that like everybody's out the cabin, Liza wants to be there to pull Kenny also out. Is the vibe. But there's enough space.
Liza is not alone in that thing.
Yeah.
That instinct.
But she will be pushed, and they will have enough space to get out. But once those two people are out, you finna get grabbed.
All right, well, is everybody out?
Everybody's out.
Cool. I'm gonna attempt to jump out of the way of this stupid thing.
Can we help with that? Like
Yeah,
grabbing his hands and just like. Ugh!
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. I'm really gonna need the help.
We got you. Well, hold on.
That's an 8.
Oh, wait. That's a 10.
Holy shit.
We're doing it.
Because I had a 4.
Woo!
Big yoinks.
So with the extra help with the yoinks. Yeah. That was some good help.
Triage. Is everyone okay? Hey, is anybody like burned or shit?
No one is burnt. There's some scuff marks and definitely some coughing and hacking, but no burns.
I was on the ground coughing a lot. Just a lot of smoke.
Are people getting out of the other cabins okay?
You're seeing that some of the other sleeper cabins are struggling. They are not getting the beams or whatever is blocking their doors open.
Immediately start running towards one.
The windows at the back. The windows at the back.
I'm just gonna smash through a door.
Jesus!
Mickey is gonna use the skateboard to like break the upper glass behind them and just like yell, if you can get out through the back, it's not blocked.
Front door, back door, doesn't matter, let's go.
And yeah, keeping an eye on the buddy system still in place. Either keeping an eye on Pat or Liza as we make our way to the other cabins and try to help people get out.
Mm-hmm. Liza will be trying to probably I imagine like there's maybe 2 times where Liza goes to try help Kenny with the bar, and then Pat comes in and is like, no. No. And then
Something you can. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say that it popped into my head and I didn't mean to interrupt you.
It's okay.
Something that you guys notice with these cabins as you make your way out, you may have noticed it with your own cabin, but now you're definitely seeing it with the other sleeper cabins, is that there is red paint covering the doors, the fronts of the cabins. They look like totem symbols. Very familiar to the ones that you saw on the island.
What the fuck?
Oh shit.
I should have taken those bones.
Huh? Was Liza on the island? Was Liza there for that?
I don't think so.
Nope, Liza was not there.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
know
it's just
Kenny-
red paint on these cabins. It's kind
I
of
know
weird.
Kenny wrote down or drew out some of those symbols in his book.
That's just like patting out this one bit of fire on this one piece of wood that she's been working at for like a couple of minutes. What is that?
I assumed you were over by Kenny, not by me.
Oh, I mean, she's
That's-
yelling out. So, but
We
I
found
see,
this
Kenny's on the side.
shit on the island. There was like a campsite.
Oh, okay.
And like clearly like a trapper lived there. They had a lot of bones. But like animal bones, not people bones.
Okay.
Hey, you two, I need some help over here.
Okay.
I got somebody else stuck. I just got this one out. Here, come get them so I can get the other one.
Immediately we'll rush to help.
Mickey is catching people as they hop out of the backs of cabins, I think.
Teamwork.
Yeah. Distributed efforts.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna roll another body check because this one seems like it's not just one bunk, but like several of the bunks have been sort of toppled over. I'm just trying to break this person free.
I help.
Yeah. Cabin that you're in has definitely gone up more than the others.
So yeah, that is an 8.
I got a 12.
Here,
You got your friend.
Pluck them.
all right, Liza, get him out of here.
He'll like rush them over and like is like guiding them through like the best ways, like coughing out all the smoke. As we're running out. Like as this is all happening, do we see like are there any at least around us, like as people are getting out and stuff, do we see like anybody like in the tree line, any
Yeah,
remnants of
motherfucking
anything?
cultists.
That's where I was thinking. That's where I'm at a little bit.
As you guys are getting outside, coming out of the building and looking around, roll me mind.
That's a 1, baby.
How?
I got a -1 in mind.
It's a 5.
Got an 8.
I cannot
Liza.
see the future, much less the present.
Fair.
Liza, as you're coming down from the cabin, you find yourself distracted as you're got this cabin member over your shoulder with one arm over your shoulder descending the stairs. You find yourself distracted as almost eye to eye you see somebody in the trees wearing an animal skull as a mask. Just almost staring dead in the eye at you.
At me?
At you. And then
I
you
think-
hear behind you the building collapse.
Oh! Not with Kenny in it though. This is a different building,
yeah,
right?
So I had made a roll off screen as to whether or not Kenny got out.
Not with, but like a different building though, right?
No.
but like that no means yes, right?
Kenny's okay. That's what I'm hearing.
What I'm hearing is that Kenny teleported.
In your- in
Kenny,
your
how much
head.
HP do you have?
Oh my
That was pain, right?
Mm-hmm.
That would be a 6.
god! Damn.
That would be a non.
Yeah.
I think. Oh, hold. Okay. Oh, okay.
Quick,
Okay.
first aid.
Okay. First aid kit, go! Oh, sorry.
Tylenol. Power Rangers Band-Aids. Actually, I don't know if that's the Star Wars Band-Aids. There we go.
Liza. I think Liza is like holds the gaze of this person, fully freezes, I think. And then I think the second she hears the building collapse behind her, I think she slowly, like, she quickly turns and sees that Kenny is not out of it. And then she will just start screaming. And like her first instinct is to go run inside, but I imagine it's like in flames. So she just like oh my god. She's just like yelling for Kenny. Cause in her heart, for some reason she just feels like, oh yeah, Kenny has to be fine. It's Kenny. Kenny could jump out of a 10-story building and be fine. So why is Kenny not fine? And she's
Mickey
just
is going to make sure that Liza does not walk into collapsed building debris. And is gonna go like, what happened? What happened?
He's in there.
Arm around waist, pull back.
Wait. There's somebody in. I don't know.
What are you going to do?
I don't know.
It's on fire. Let's go to the cafeteria. We will grab the fire extinguishers. We will see what we can do, okay? You can't just walk into a burning building. Come on. Pat. Not leaving anybody behind.
He's trying to pull something.
Yeah, so Mickey is gonna steer them towards the big building. I'm doing this for I have 2 errands I want to run. One,
2 errands.
Buildings of the era. It was fire code to have a fire axe available on the premises in a visible spot. Along with fire extinguishers. Show me that axe.
Show where that axe at. Also, as we're on a quick question, do I still see Animal Skull Hobie in the tree line when we turn back around?
I have not seen this.
I know.
You haven't said anything to me.
I'm a little busy mourning in the moment.
We're not mourning yet. We're still in. This is panic.
I know we're in panic.
We don't have time to mourn. You've got time to panic, and that's it.
That's what we're doing. Megg, is the tree people there?
Are they persistent?
Is Animal Skull Guy there? I need to know before we go, please.
The Animal Skull person has left your site.
Okay. Cool, we go then. As we're on the way, Liza, in tears, is just going to scream, "It was somebody with an animal skull on their head! Please look out for that, please!" And, I don't know how intelligible that ends up being, but let it be known, she did try.
I mean, I think anybody who sees somebody with an animal skull in a situation like this knows what side they're on.
Mm-hmm.
We can be fairly sure. Meg, what's the situation at the mess hall?
Yes.
Please tell me it's not on fire.
God.
It is
please.
trashed. It is
That-
absolutely
How-
trashed.
How trashed? Is the fire extinguisher or fire axe still visible and available?
I haven't heard fire yet. I'm just saying.
Hello? The fire
Hello?
extinguishers are gone.
God!
Sorry, my mic
Cool.
wasn't picking me up.
But the axe?
Fire axe, though.
The axe, in some strangely bizarre situation, has been left embedded in a table.
Oh.
There is blood on it and around it.
You know what? That's the kind of day we're fucking having. Mickey is gonna come up, and proper axe removal procedure is gonna just like push up, perpendicular to wherever it's embedded to get it off of whatever it's embedded in, and is then gonna take off, or take the loose shirt and just wipe down the handle. Like, Prince be damned, we want a solid grip on this sucker. I do not want to swing an axe and have it slide out of my hands like I'm in Scooby-Doo. Hey, no fire extinguishers. Do you see any buckets?
Are they buckets?
There are a couple buckets. There's a couple of buckets in the corners of the room. They look to be, well, at least one of them is covered in paint, maybe blood. The room has been. You're seeing on the floor. Mickey and Pat would recognize some more of the symbols from the island.
Oh shit.
I think Liza doesn't really look at it. She just goes to grab the buckets immediately. She's just on autopilot.
How
Bucket,
effective
there's
is
buckets.
blood at putting out fire?
It's not bad. It's not good either.
It's no water. I'll let your FBI agent handle that search, Danny.
Ah, you're right.
Listen, I'm already on a list. I'll go take a look.
How
Danny's
effective
already
is
in it.
blood at putting out fires?
The crazy thing is, I put "can blood put out fire," which is probably even crazier when it does. It says it's been used before.
There you go. So, for anybody keeping score at home, that does mean that the nightclub in Blade was up to code.
That
Bring that one
makes a lot of sense.
full circle. Cool. Blood'll put out a fire, man. So I'll grab a bucket.
We're getting buckets to go put
We're-
out a fire and see about saving
Weird.
Kenny.
I'm not optimistic, but
Yep. Liza will grab as many buckets as she can, whatever they're filled with, and will. Truly, she's just following Mickey's essentially word right now because I think she trusts her judgment a lot more right now.
Watch, it's not blood or paint. It's like alcohol or something.
Do you want me to hurt you? Do you want me to hurt you? Do you want me to hurt you? Do you want me to hurt you?
So my suspicions is that we're either looking at like blood, possibly human blood, but more likely animal blood. You know, cults, and or latex paint.
Mm.
The thing about latex paint is it's not ideal for putting out a fire. It might even be able to catch itself, but if you can smother enough of it at once, you've smothered
Megg, Megg, what does the thing in the bucket smell like? I would just, if we just take a quick whiff because we have that ability as we're running over. I just need to know if it smells like not paint.
Not paint.
But the smell, it's not gasoline.
Not alcohol, it's not gasoline, sounds like.
I am only hearing a win. Let's go.
It's
the camp as you the camp as you move through it is now in complete chaos as people are trying to come to their senses, but not really. They're more scattering, trying to make sense of what's going on, but doing it in the absolute worst way possible.
How bad is the fire when we get back to it?
It's blazing. It's consumed most of the actual cabin.
I will throw buckets.
So will Liza
immediately. In the predictable futility. Because I assume this doesn't work, right? There's no way this works.
There's no way this works.
Yeah. We get Mickey looking at the fire, looking at the buckets, looking at what is probably a little bit of blood splashed up from the buckets. Fuck. Kenny! Fuck! You bastards! And I think is gonna take a minute to assess the situation and see if anybody, like, it's chaos right now, but is anybody actively being attacked?
Thus far?
You cut out, sorry. Oh.
Heard that perfectly.
You did?
Good.
Clickety clacks?
Oh. Yeah.
Good.
That's crazy.
So, yeah. Someone is being attacked.
Joy, okay, where are they? Like, towards the parking lot, towards anything
back near the admin buildings.
Towards the admin buildings. Okay.
Or the lake, actually.
The lake.
The lake.
Okay. Mickey kind of freezes up, I guess. axe, skateboard, just kind of looking at the chaos, and like you can see her mentally weighing all the options, like looking out at the parking lot and kind of looking out at the docks and the boats, looking at the forest and immediately like turning back. Liza, Pat.
Liza stops shoveling dirt. She got so desperate, she started trying to put dirt on the fire from afar.
We need to figure out whether we're helping people or we're looking out for just ourselves right now.
I want to help.
Is there any like affirmation from affirmative from Pat?
Yeah, Pat agrees that you should help.
Okay then. We'll grab Liza and Pat, or like nod and be like clap clap with the axe and the skateboard, and head in the direction of the person who's being attacked. Assuming they're still standing, like moving to be near anybody who might be like gone after next.
You're putting up a fight.
Okay,
They're struggling.
cool.
Liza will come with a bucket.
Yeah. If I can get a clear shot at the cultist, I will hit them with the hooked side of the fireman's axe, and then the idea would be to like hit and pull to pull them off of the other person. Kind of a hit wedge pull.
Make me a body roll.
You got it.
Actually, first off, Alan, make me a mind roll. See if you notice I'm coming.
Jesus! Jesus!
No.
Jesus! Jesus!
Traitors
Jesus.
in our midst.
Jesus Christ!
That's a 12.
Welcome to the death mechanic of this system, everybody.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
You know I'm coming. Let's see what you got, champ. Like how to one-on-one fighty rolls work.
What'd you get for that mind, Alan?
That was a 12.
This is 12.
Yeah, it was a 12.
Oh, so you see
coming.
Mickey coming. So instead of being caught off guard by that hook, you get to counterattack. So contested body rolls.
Okay. Should I keep the roll that I rolled before you asked Alan to roll, or should I roll again?
Roll again, please.
Okay. Oh,
What?
look at that. Literally the same numbers on the same dice.
Oh,
That
that's fun.
is extremely unlikely. Yeah. So I rolled a 9.
I got an 8.
Yay! I hook ya.
You get hooked.
Fireman's axes are no joke.
If
on phonics work for me.
if Liza's oh god,
No, go ahead.
Liza's way of helping it, because it's like next to the lake, right?
Yes.
So Liza's way of helping, I don't know, she's not gonna win this with a bucket. She's gonna like try and run, like do like a drive by of the lake to try and like pick up like essentially just like a bucket full of water and maybe some sand, and then we'll just essentially get close enough to just chuck it in the face of this.
Wait! Don't throw
No?
it at them. You've got
No?
a bucket with stuff in the bottom. Swing it.
Yeah, hit him with it.
Yeah.
I think
You've got more reach. Your aim's gonna be better. And
Then I think-
bucket with a bunch of shit at the bottom fucking hurts.
I thought that Liza goes to throw it, and then Mikey says to swing, and so she'll like redirect to try and like swing it at them.
Like the old two-hander.
The two-hander.
Okay. So you, I'm sorry, I missed what the order of events was here.
No, it's okay.
So I got hooked.
And the goal with that was to like pull you off of the other person. Like disentangle you too. And then Liza's coming up with the bucket full of sand to the noggin.
Okay, then Liza, make me a body roll.
Okay.
It's okay, because I'm not going to be able to defend it.
Okay. Okay, 8.
That's a conk to the noggin. That is 1 pain.
How does all this work in terms of when we're certain we can skedaddle? I assume this is one cultist of maybe a few more. Actually, are they like laid out for the moment? It's not a horror movie to kill somebody, like to keep going at it. So I'm of the opinion that if they're laid out, Alex pops out, grab this kid who got attacked, and book it.
You're maybe disoriented for a moment. That sound fair?
Yeah, that's good.
You just got hit in the head, so.
Yeah. Bucket full of sand hurts.
Yeah. PSA.
It's not gonna stop him from.
It's gonna hurt.
Remember, kids, don't go face first into sand.
I don't think that'll stop him from coming after you later, but for the moment.
Yeah, I mean, it's a horror movie. Come on.
I do have a question.
Yes.
When the cultists got laid out, did they drop, dare I say, a knife?
Make a roll for it. Let's see.
Okay. What am I rolling?
I feel like that's a roll on Alan's part to see if
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. So
Yeah, Ellen, make a supply roll.
you find a makeshift shank.
Is it made of animal bones, or is it?
It is.
Oh,
I'd like to grab it. Would I be able to grab it very quickly?
hello. We are team Yoink and Leggett.
Yes.
Oh. Sorry, I'm gonna rewind.
Huh?
We're the law offices of Yoink Yoink and Leggett.
Thank
There
you.
we go.
Thank you. I'm glad you used the official name, you know.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm sorry, you're -1 yoink right now.
Ah,
They're
man.
no
Yoink
longer
should be
with
a
the
stat
firm.
in an RPG. Honestly,
Yeah. I feel like
game designers, think about it.
Yeah. I was gonna say
Oink,
you're
yeet, and leg.
yoink you can like it. I was gonna say no, you're short one partner as they fell through the glass ceiling on that one.
Meg, would I be able to grab the makeshift shank before we run?
Yes, you can grab the shank.
I do that. And then I book it with my friend.
You run off with Mickey and Pat and the camper that you managed to save. His name is Henry.
Hold on.
Consults our encyclopedia of people.
I have to look.
I don't think he's on the list yet.
Yeah.
Never
Henry's not
mind.
there. And if Henry's not on our list, conclusively we can conclude that he is not from camp, and so we murder him.
Oh!
Just kidding. Fully kidding.
Oh!
Jesus.
I got a shank for a reason.
Wow.
We are we're not trying to die.
We are in the thick of
Unlike
it.
some people.
I like some people.
Listen, I saved some lives, okay?
You did. You did.
You did. It was noble.
You did great.
I miss you. I'm lashing out in grief.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We need a fuck out of here plan.
A fuck out of here plan. Now that you're starting to see more of these people pop up and ambush other
boy.
campers. Yeah.
How far is the swim to the island?
How far is
long
it a
would it-
swim to the island?
To boat? I would love the approximate time by boat and by swim.
To boat, it's probably 10 minutes. To swim, longer. Closer
no.
to.
Yeah.
You have to consider that Liza. I don't think Liza can swim.
Hey, you're right. Hey,
Can Liza swim?
no.
It did come up, I remember. Okay, well, there's that option gone.
Well,
Well, shit.
my bad.
Okay. Meg,
Yes.
I was selling weed to staff members. Surely
Yes.
one of them had some, like, game trails that they knew where they could go stand and smoke weed and not be seen very easily. I think I could find something like that to give us a couple of moments to get our bearings.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Cool. How many cultists do we see? Is it many, numerous many? About the same number as there are campers? Or are they just adults and therefore absolutely whipping us as children?
You'd easily see at least an eye shot right now. Over a dozen of your cultists But you have to consider that there really aren't that many campers left. You're looking at maybe
about a dozen cultists. That's what you said?
in eye shot, yes.
Okay.
But you're also not getting the full view of camp.
No. Are there any, like, cars in decent shape, or have they, like, slashed the tires on them?
You would have to go to the parking lot to check.
Danny, I need help figuring out how we're gonna live.
Oh,
Come on. We gotta work together on this one.
you know, we had a good run. No,
We hardly started running at all.
You're right. I think to get probably checking the parking lot.
That seems like both the horror movie strategy and the strategy that does not have us walking for miles through the woods. But I don't love a dozen cultists.
You know, no, hey, but they're here, so Liza would be team parking lot find a car. Surely they couldn't have gotten all of them right now.
Okay. I think we want to move quietly and stealthily towards the parking lot.
Okay. Make me somebody rolls.
That's a 11 from me.
Hold. I don't know why I'm picking up my character sheet. I know it's 0. I dropped it! Hold on. Sorry. Everybody calm down. Okay. What'd you get, Furman?
I got an 11.
Oh, that's nice. I got 3.
That's not great.
No, that's not as nice.
Hi Meg, how much shit are we in?
I also got an 11.
Ah!
So
But that's like the other camper though, right? That's for Pat.
not. I imagine. Well, I mean,
Surely though.
foot dexterity. I didn't call it beforehand.
You know, like
You did not call it beforehand.
Like, hear me out. I'm really good at impromptu medical care. Surely this can play if 2 + 2 = 4.
They're so right. If 2 + 2 = 4, then well, it's obvious.
Surely.
Exactly.
See, I rolled a 1 and a 3, but I would just say if you put those numbers together, that's a 13, really, if you like really think about it. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
So you guys make your way to the parking lot. And it's as you
As I feared.
as you feared, you make your way through the vehicles there from the staff members that work there. You're finding slash tire after slash tire. And you smell the drip of gasoline for good measure.
Extremely excellent. Game trails it is, baby.
It's as you're turning around to start making your way back towards the tree line that you see this figure standing in between the cars behind you, looming over you with that same animal skull, looking back at you. And they raise their hand, knife, still with another
Skateboard.
handmade animal bone shiv, ready to strike out at you when they start to speak.
We will not be ignored. We will show everyone our pain. We will never be alone again.
Not be ignored.
That is where we are gonna.
Oh, okay.
And that is where we are gonna call session.
I should not have given Director White such good ideas.
All right. That's that for the night, guys. Thank you, everybody, for coming to hang out. I have been Meg Mysteria. Let's go ahead and overlay order and give our outros. Starting with Alan, who,
First off, I'd like to say I am so sorry that I loved Kenny. Okay, Kenny was my favorite, but also I wanted to see where this death mechanic went, which is why I was all on board for it. And two, I know you guys are gonna hate me, but hopefully, you'll forgive me. Hi, everybody. My name's Alan, the all-seeing eye. You'll catch me here on Singularity most times. In fact, you'll see me here again tomorrow as Fail Prime leads us into the Mucklands, a Land of Eam story, where I get to play.
Tomorrow is session 0.
Yeah, it's our session 0. So tomorrow you'll get to meet me as Mermit the Frog. And yeah.
Don't think it'll be streamed, buddy.
Oh, I thought it was streamed.
Oh. Well, now we've just gotten a very beautiful insight into your life. And I think that's better than any stream.
It's okay. I thought it was going to be the first session, too.
Either way, I will be playing Mermit, who is the brother of Kermit, who is there to avenge his death. Yes, you heard that right. After that, I will be back here for Breaking Neon on Sunday, and then the following week, I will be back here for King's Gambit on Saturday, and then we start back over, except technically we don't, because we will not have a Fragments of Tomorrow's Apocalypse in June. Outside of that, don't really have anything else, so I guess I'm gonna pop it over to Vermin.
Hello, I'm Legendary Vermin. You can find me as Legendary Vermin on all the places on the internet that matter. That includes Twitter, YouTube, itch.io, and many other sites. Here's the thing. I say all the places on the internet that matter because there's only 4 places on the internet these days. If I'm there, it's as Legendary Vermin. Easy. 1 + 1 = 2, etc. You should check out my games on itch. I am a game designer by trade and by compulsion. And I have a big game that is slowly but surely getting a really, really cool art pass, and is also being played on a stream over on Neon Lights Roleplay. That game is called No Amount of Armor. That stream is called Stardust Ghosts. You should go check them out. They are absolutely fabulous. I'm very lucky to have such a wonderful playtest group playing through my game on a stream pre-release. So neat. If you want to see more of me, I'm in 2 other shows right now, both on Neon Lights Roleplay. Every 4th Monday of the month or so, I run a game called The World Within You. It is basically a Persona 5 alike. And then the other game I'm in with Megg is called Tears of Divinity, and we're playing Lancer, and it's great. I have a great time. I think that's all I got. Who hasn't got that yet? Danny? Danny's you, right? You're next in overlay order. Take it away.
I'm gonna get you. No.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Danny.
Mm-hmm. There's 2 people here. No, there's 2 people here I'm gonna get. And Vermin ain't one of them.
People have been trying to get me enough. I'm at my quota.
Watching you. Hi, I'm Danny. Danny's Corner. My pronouns are she, they. Today I've played Liza. You can find me on the internet everywhere, Danny's Corner, except on Twitter where it's animated pizza. Don't question it. And then any variation of Danny's Corner on Instagram, it's with 2 underscores in the front and the back. Wait. No, it's like 1 underscore. It's so on it's like 1 underscore in the front and 1 in the back, making up 2 because 1 + 1 = 2. Quick math. You can also find me on Twitch. I stream a lot of roleplay content myself, and also do art streams, and I do a lot of Minecraft stuff, but I also plan to do a lot more other games. I have a lot of games in mind. I just happen to be doing a lot of Minecraft stuff right now because I'm in a thing called ODS SMP, and funnily enough, it's also a horror story that takes place in a camp. Funny that. Besides that, you can find me. I do TTRPGs and other places. I play a lot of characters. If you want to know where, I don't know, follow me on Twitter because I'll probably talk about it more there because I don't remember right now. I'm too busy having to fight these other 2 people spiritually, mentally, and physically. Thank you all so much for tonight. Take it away, Megg, the first person I'm getting to. I'm approaching you rapidly.
Hello, I am Megg and/or Megg Mysteria. You can find me as such on Twitch, on Twitter, on itch, and on Blue Sky. Don't ask me to post anything there because apparently I am dead to the world. If you like sci-fi and horror stuff, I am your gal. Man, entity, omen. But as far as where you can find me, next you'll see me this weekend. Not this weekend. This Sunday?
Yeah, this Sunday.
This Sunday for Breaking Neon, where I get to play Renee Webb, who just got reunited with her daughter. It's so good. Now I'm going from one character arc to another character's arc while I'm playing the same character as I always do. Listen. She's made up of 2 different other characters, and it's fine. I've had this revelation. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, she reunited with her daughter. It's sweet. It's good. It's very good. After that, Lancer. It's coming back. I got demoted. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. I'm still the leader. It's okay. After that, no, I have By His Shadow Peace tomorrow. Yeah, I have that tomorrow where I get to, well, be a psyker and do psychic shit. Try not to become a demon while keeping my friend from becoming a demon. Yeah, had to do that. Had to put my boyfriend in a rock and then sacrifice the rock. Yeah, that was my last episode. How are you guys doing?
I think we
Yeah.
confidently say we've all
You're
been
doing. Yeah, we're doing good. This is the second time this has happened to my characters.
Like
Meg,
with
is
every
your
specificity, or
I was gonna say, Meg, is your character just a magnet for heresy?
Yes. Yes, this is fact.
no
But
further.
I think that about covers what I'm doing. We'll come back next month for more gay camp, where I'll continue to traumatize my player characters and my players, and they'll continue to hate me, and Danny will continue to come after me.
Yippee!
I'm being threatened. This is a threat, and I look forward to it. Anyway, that's it. Good night, everybody. Stick around. We'll see about throwing a raid. And good night. Hey, everybody.
With me.
We did it. So in the instructing Liza how to smoke weed scene, I didn't think that it actually fit the moment, but what I did think was if she can't figure out how to inhale off of the joint, I will just smoke and pass the mouth to mouth style. But I was like, that's not the scene. That's not the characters. That's just brain
Who do we
playing with paper dolls.
Also, we are still live, just so you know. Just so
Who
we're
are
no.
we rating?
just so we're aware, we are still on the
Production
screen.
Studios
That's
is
funny.
on. Oh yeah.
Wait, there's an alien stream up. We're gonna do them.
Let's go. Get him.
Okay.
Alien.
No, oh wait.
I need a
Oh
therapy
no,
after
hold
Alien.
on.
Yeah. Meg, you owe me 10 sessions of character therapy. For Alien.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll get you alien therapy. No, the alien stream went away. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Oh,
Meg found it. No, I think we're still live.
we are not on the end screen, I will say. No, we are not. No, hey, we can go.
I'm cool with it. I'm totally chill. What's up, everybody? We're back for part 2.
No!
The Electric Boogaloo. I feel like Kenny was a big fan of